Alrighty, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, depending on when you see this. Finally, I'm for sure this is going to be the finale. No matter how long it takes, this will be the finale. We are here, back, hopefully for the last time, with Welcome Tour. Jesus Christ, I can't believe it. This series took like what, maybe 8 or 7 episodes. Holy crap. So we're here to finish this thing off. We only have the inside of the console and then some mini games to play, and we are done with the game. Last time we did the Joy-Con wheel and started the console. So now let's finish this damn game so we can move on to other things. I know we have Donkey Kong. Period. We need to do Donkey Kong. We're literally about to run out of time. I think the date this is coming out is probably the 30th. I think, or maybe. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna have to figure it out. But here we go. Let's go and do the rest of this, because I still want to learn things, but I kind of also want to be done, kind of. This took a lot longer than I ever could have expected. All right, sorry. Let's get to it. An old school analog artist, but I do find all these. What? I'm an old school analog artist? What does that mean? Screen's range of colors. Alright, and the refresh rate. Okay, cool. Let's go. Beep. Sorry. Let's go. Okay, let's do it. Alright, the vivid screen. I know people are still kind of meh about the vivid screen. I think I enjoy it. I think it's pretty good. It's like just a slightly lesser OLED, which HDR, helps for the OLED part of it, I guess. Can produce very vivid colors, a deep, vibrant red, for instance, like on the video probably, and especially in Mario Kart. In order to produce such rich colors, a very thick color filter is used. However, when you use a thick filter, the resulting image will be darker. If you compensate. I'm a dumb idiot. If you compensate for this with more brightness, the battery will drain more quickly. We didn't want to compromise on battery life, so instead, which is good, thank you. To keep the image from looking too dark, we made the shining dots pixels as large as they could be. We also made their customizations among these lines. Oh. Liquid crystal display. The Nintendo Switch 2 screen uses a liquid crystal display. It works in much of the same way as the original. It's a much brighter and more vivid than the Switch console screen, though. Also, okay, here we go. OLED model screen uses an OLED system. OLED systems are very vivid, but the Switch 2's console's LCD screen is quite striking. While it's true that the OLED's model color is a little richer, the Switch 2 console's screen can be brighter. Okay. The screen also has HDR, and for those who have both consoles, it might be interesting to compare them. Okay, so it's more brighter for us, but we have HDR. Okay, yeah, okay. Refresh rate and LCD. The number of times per second that a screen changes its picture is called refresh rate or frame rate. For example, if the image were to change 60 frames per second, you would say that its refresh rate is 60 Hz. In that case, the Nintendo Switch 2 screen can support up to 120. It also supports VRR, which also allows for switching between refresh rates. But each of these features have also been fine-tuned. If the picture changes 120 frames per second, the picture do change incredibly quickly. But it also means anything that interferes with the signal, such as resistance, will have a more noticeable effect. This can ruin the image as a result. So we had to implement a few ways to reduce the amount of interference. Conversely, when there are fewer pictures changing per second, the colors gradually fade, the images get darker. So we also had to find a way to ensure that the colors don't fade easily. Interesting. Alright, here we go. The console screen. Which of the following is used to produce a bright red color? A thick red filter? Well, I guess it's a thick red filter. I don't know. I don't remember. Liquid crystal. And then refresh rate. Okay, we got it. Yay! Alright. Next. Oh, hi. I see you guys are here again. Oh, great. There's another one. Okay. Ahem. You're a truly staggering number of insights. Perhaps I'll be to share some tidbits about tech demos. Okay. Beep. Ahem. Did you know that if you press and hold B during an HDR fireworks, you can launch a different... Yes. I did, actually. You learn more about the screen. You'll find out the increased size, the process which it lights up, and more. Okay. Okay. A bigger screen. In terms of screen size, the Switch 2 is about 7.9 inches, while it is 6.2 in the original. 7 inches for OLED. Okay, so it is bigger than OLED. Okay, good. It's gotten pretty big. In fact, it's the biggest screen of all consoles to date. Wait, Nintendo's? My bad. I think it's not. I think Legion Go is bigger than this one. I think, and definitely heavier. This makes it look even more impressive in tabletop and handheld. It's also easier to see when playing with others. Definitely a lot more easier to play Mario Kart. Still a little hard to see, but definitely better. By the way, it's slightly bigger than 7.9. Sometimes bigger is better. Sometimes. What? Switch 2 consoles does have a large screen, which actually has some benefits you might not be aware of. For instance, a bigger screen that the computer can a big screen means that the computer can do even more calculations. How? Well, the more calculations a computer performs, the harder it gets. The larger the device, the less likely it is to heat up. This allows the computer to perform a lot of calculations. To lay it out, the bigger the screen, bigger the console. Larger the console, the less likely to heat up. The cooler it stays, the more calculations the computer can do. And the more calculations it can do, the more pictures and characters it can ultimately calculate. So, if the computer can calculate lots of pictures and characters, then the image should look clear and smooth, and many characters can be moving around at once, like in Hyrule Warriors. That's the goal anyway. It should be, especially for that game series. A little goes a long way. The Switch 2 consoles lights up fully to display images. The light is produced by white LEDs. A single LED emits a tiny point of light. As these little screens aren't enough to light up the whole screen. Excuse me. But with the use of the translucent plate called the light gliding plate, the light of an LED can be spread. There's a sunlight evenness to the plate. This reflects the light in a complex, uneven way and spreads out. In this way, by lighting up a bunch of LEDs next to the plate, the entire screen can light up. To ensure uniform brightness of the screen, we experimented with different bumpy patterns, eventually settling on a current design. Huh. Interesting. Yay. Okay. 7.9, yeah. 3.14, isn't that pi? What can the Switch do now that it's bigger? Make many calculations. Perform science experiments. That would help me with biology. Or any other science class. The light that is thin rays of lights. Small dots of light. I think it's thin. Frickin'. It was small, wasn't it? Yeah, it was small. Yeah, it was. Damn it! I should have went with my gut. I was thinking dots, but I got. Okay. small dots. Damn it. There you go. Yay! What? There's more? No way. How's it made up? How it's made up of like so many different parts, bro? How is there still more? Okay. All right. One thing about the Switch 2 screen that is actually at a slightly different depth from the area around it. Oh, how slight, do you ask? Well, the screen is deeper by about the thickness of a piece of printer paper. It's barely noticeable. But this height difference helps prevent the screen from coming into contact with the floor or other surfaces. Oh, that's pretty nice. A thinner screen. One thing about the Switch 2 screen is it's made up of many overlapping parts. The LCD, liquid crystal display, a shatter resistant film, a screen cover, transparent plastic, 2 polarizing plates, 2 pieces of glass, a touch sensor, a light collating plate, and LED film, and so on. Okay, there's the film thing they were talking about, by the way. With all the parts laid on top of each other, there was a risk the screen becoming too thick. There wouldn't have been space left for the other parts. So we made the cover out of thin, tempered glass. For other parts, we chose the thinnest possible ones that we could find. Basically, we designed the screen to be as thin as possible. A thinner screen. Never mind. A long, thin IC. What? Often inside of a computer, there's a component called the IC, integrated circuit, which is mainly in motherboards that you get. It's typically squishy. As for the IC that controls the Nintendo Switch screen and touch inputs, it's pretty thin, measuring about 30 millimeters to 1 millimeter. Okay. It has to control more than 2 million dots, called pixels, 1920 horizontal, 1080 vertical, as well as 900 touch sensors. It uses over 3,000 wires to achieve this, in order to be able to attach all the terminals connecting to so many wires. The IC had to be long and thin. Oh, interesting. Insight quiz. Console screen. Question number 1. A sheet of printer paper. Are laid on top. The components shown are laid on top of each other to make what part? The screen. The mouse pad. Long and thin. No, long and thin. Yay. Major congratulations, your perfect score demands a standing ovation. You're versatile beast when it comes to Switch 2 screens. We're done, okay. If there's a 4th one, I would have cried. Alright, let's go over here. This is probably something. What's this? Oh, the antenna, right. Right. Huh? The power button. Oh, it's the buttons, right. So there's one for each of these. Cool. There's another quiz. Why? What do you want? Battery capacity. Okay. Alright, let's see about this one. Because we know it's either, I think it's 2.5 hours to 6, I think. 1.2 battery capacity. In terms of performance, Switch 2 is several times better than the Switch. This means it requires more power. We've done our best to reduce the amount of power it uses, of course, but even after optimizing the console, we needed to get it more power. If we had used the same battery that's used in Switch, you wouldn't be able to use the Switch 2 for very long. So for Switch 2, we opted for a different battery. 5220 milliamps battery has 1.2 times the capacity of the old one. MAH stands for milliampere hours. Oh, I thought milliamps. My bad. An increase of 1.2 doesn't mean you'll be able to use the console for 1.2 times longer, but we did our best to maximize the time you can play. Which I think it's okay. I still have battery pack, so I'll be fine. Battery longevity. We believe the video game console should be long-term companions. That's good. We'd like to be able to keep on using them as for many years to come. That's why. We did our best to make sure that the Nintendo Switch 2 console lasts for a long time. There are a few things we did to achieve this. We purposely tried to ensure the battery doesn't get too much power when it's charged. If it did, the energy output would be slightly weakened, and the battery would begin to degrade. Also, it's easy to damage a battery with fast charging. Okay, so we've done our best to prevent this. Our focus was on how many times the console can be charged. We wanted to be able to be charged even more times than a smart device. Wow, okay, then that must be really nice then. That's good. Nintendo and batteries. Here we go. Nintendo has a history of using batteries, lithium-ion batteries in particular. Console battery life has been improving with successive generations. With the SP has 600 milliamps, or milliamperes, whatever. DS at 850. 3DS at 13. Switch has 4,310. With Switch 2 now having 5,220. Incidentally, the Game Boy Advance system uses dry cell batteries. In those days, if you ran out of battery while playing, you had to throw away the dry cell batteries and buy new ones. Which, thank God, we don't use batteries anymore. And hey, you forgot the Wii. Alright, here we go. Time for an insight. The battery. 1.2 times. Makes the battery lighter, smaller, increases the battery capacity. Wait. Why is the Switch 2 console battery not supplied with too much power? Okay, helps prevent battery degradation. What was used to power? It was dry cell batteries. Yay. My batteries are like halfway recharged. I could sleep more, but I choose not to. Also, Squid Games tonight too, so that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. Oh, the heat sink. Oh, this is the thing that spreads out the heat. Okay. Oh, what's that? The brightness sensor. Let's go through the fan. No, my hat, my precious hat. Well, I'm pretty sure I got it. Where's the thing for the fan? Where is it? There it is. A fan. Very nice looking fan. Alright, time to learn about the fan. A fan, airflow, and more. Cool. Ooh! Electronic devices get hot. Yes, some electronic devices can heat up longer than when they run. They can particularly hot when performing fast calculations, communicating rapidly, or running while being charged. And using batteries that are hot to the touch definitely isn't fun. But that's not the only problem. If the parts are too hot, the device itself may fail to work properly. Some parts could even break. To ensure that doesn't happen, the Switch 2 cools down parts in different ways so they don't get too hot. A quiet fan. The Switch 2 console does its best to keep itself from heating up. One way it does it is by the built-in fan. The fan funnels air into the console and blows it in different directions. The hot air is then pushed out to keep things cool. The fan isn't always running though. First, it uses the temperature sensor to check how hot the console is. If it's hot, the fans run at high speed. If it's not, it'll only spin a little bit. At slow speeds, the fan will be so quiet you can barely hear it. Try putting your ear up to the fan and listening for yourself. Well, better not right now. Switch 2 console contains a circuit board. The components on the circuit board generate heat. This needs to be cooled down. To do this, air flows to both the front and the back of the circuit board. Okay, both sides are directly connected via the air leg. And the fan draws in air, ventilating from both the front and back. And so, the components on both front and back on the circuit can be safely cooled. Okay, that's pretty good. Easy airflow. To cool the Switch 2 console with air, the airflow needs to be as smooth as possible. With good airflow, the fan doesn't have to push itself to high speeds. An air inlet was made on the underside to let air straight in. On the outlet, the air comes straight out, unobstructed. Thanks to this and the console's more powerful fan, the Switch 2 provides roughly twice the airflow as the Switch, which is good. Hopefully, I don't break it this time. Feels weird that the fan's not always on, but it's nice. What the heck? Excuse me. A fan. An air conditioner. Okay. Both. Twice as much. Yay. Very good. No, there's another one! Really? You're almost done with all the quizzes, yes. It's incredible, you're incredible. You've nearly finished with the puzzle quizzes, yeah. Shut. You can learn more. What parts are sensitive to heat and how heat is transferred? Okay. 2. Okay, that's not bad. Heat sensitive. One thing about Switch 2's Switch 2 console system memory is that it's susceptible to heat. The system memory should be kept as cool as possible. That's why it's positioned close to one of the air vents. What's more, we made it that it's not near each other to heat up, which we said before. One last thing. The wiring components conducts heat easily because it's made of copper. So we give the system memory its own spot, away from our wiring. This reduces the transferred heat. As a result, the system memory is protected from the heat. That's good. Heat spreads evenly. Inside the Switch 2 console, it's normal to get parts too hot. But some parts are difficult to cool down with air alone. We need a couple different materials to solve this. The first being graphite sheets. Excuse me. The second, a substance called thermal grease, both of which are good at conducting heat. I believe I know what that is. But using 3 of these, heat is evenly distributed across the parts that get hot, so that they only become a little warm. Because a lot of air gets to the warmer areas, the console could be easily cold. Graphite sheets have been attached to the plastic on the back, as well as the other parts, such as in the micro SD's memory slot. The thermal grease, meanwhile, is used for the main computer. So, but that's obviously basically like the thermal base. Way better. Transferring heat. Did you know what part of the Switch 2 produces the most heat? It's the CPU, right? Yeah. This heat, the COC needs somewhere to go, which is why the heat pipe comes in. Right, I saw that. It carries the heat to the air outlet. The inside of the heat pipe is a vacuum. There's a little water in here too. Oh, the water is heated by SOC, turns into steam, and moves towards the cooler side. Then when it reaches the air outlet, it turns back into water and returns to the COC through a process called capillary action. I've heard that before. This carries over and over, transporting heat in the air outlet. This way, even the parts that generate the most heat can get cooled down. I didn't know that. So there's actually little bits of water in our console. Insights quiz number 2. Heat absorption? Bacon grease. Thermal grease? I think so. Small amount of water. No! I get it, I get it. Against a metal wall? It's actually the first one I actually don't know. Bro. So they just kept the wiring out? Okay, not bad. Yay. Look at that. Yes, we're done with that, right? Good. Let's go this way. Never mind. Oh my god, look how many more quizzes there is. Help. The intents were pretty tough to wrap my head around. I'm sure I'll be fine. SOC, how about CPU, GPU? Wait. Yes, wait. Oh, volume 1. Oh no. The main computer. What have we here? Switch to use console's main computer. Also known as the COC, by the way, says NVIDIA. A single chip that has all sorts of capabilities. It both acts as the CPU and GPU? Handles video and sound. Wait, it's both? Oh. Extracts compressed data, shows images on screen, interacts with the main memory and system memory. Needless to say, it's a very important chip. Oh, it's both. I did not know that. The CPU within the console. There's a part called the CPU, Central Processing Unit. It calculates how many characters can move, switches from one scene to another. In short, lots of calculations are happening. Switch to CPU is several times faster than the Nintendo Switch. The faster the CPU, the better it is at displaying lots of characters, and the better it is at performing more complex motions. The GPU. The GPU's graphics unit. Its main purpose is to perform calculations for drawing images on the screen. The Switch 2's GPU is several times faster than the GPU on Switch. The faster the GPU, the better it gets at generating more complex and detailed images. Also, GPU is machine learning and ray tracing calculations takes place. So Switch has ray tracing? Probably not very major, that's for sure. The main computer. CPU. No, that's a little sad. And get out of here. We're done here. What? Oh my god. Oh my god, we're cooked. Just 3. Oh, ray tracing and super resolution. Cool. Thanks. We finally get to learn about it. A sharper, more detailed picture. With the Switch 2's main computer, sharper and more detailed images can be produced. This process is called super resolution. In games that support super resolution, the computer performs machine learning calculations and predicts what kind of picture it needs to draw. This results in a clearer, more detailed picture. Machine learning calculations. Inside the GPU, there's a place for performing machine learning calculations. The place contains what are used called tensor cores. Using certain fixed patterns, tensor cores can perform multiplication, addition incredibly quick. These operations can be used to perform machine learning calculations. There are plenty of things that can be learned with machine learning calculations. For example, you can make the game pictures clearer and more detailed. If you can erase everything except the people from the camera feeds, like ray tracing, which there's no way it actually does on Switch. I didn't know that. There's a place calculates ray tracing, which is a way of drawing images. The place contains what are called RT cores. RT cores can calculate whether or not there's light hitting polygons. It does this incredibly quick in games that use ray tracing. The calculations can be used to simulate light, reflections, and make images much more realistic. Which that's nice. Oh wait. The computer performs machine learning calculation and predicts what kind of detailed picture it could draw. This result is a clearer, more detailed picture. Wait, what? Oh, what the frick? That was bad. I definitely just fell asleep for a second. Question number uno. Super resolution. Oh, machine learning calculation. Wait, whoa. Well, light reflection. Yay. Alright. So you're 9. The USB-C connector up top. The wireless antenna upper. What the frick is this? By the way, we're almost there. Let's go from over here to go up there. I want to be done with these damn quizzes. The speaker. I didn't get that. Let me do it now. Let me talk and then go over there really quick. Systems, operating system. Nintendo's past operating systems and more. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't get this right left speaker. Alright, here we go. The operating system. Not every piece of Switch 2 software is a game. Nintendo, the console comes installed with software that's already running. Or in short is the OS. Operation system. Games developers have been making it easier to create games. You can also download software and update data while you're playing games. Find out what your friends are up to, set up notifications, and more. The OS quietly supports the games in the background. A dedicated gaming operation system. Okay. Right, this way is designed to be small. This allows for more of the console's processing power and memory to be used on games. Okay. Rewriting programs. Instead of the Wii U console, there's a Wii computer. Oh! They let you play Wii games on Wii U. However, the Switch 2 is different. You won't find a Switch 2 computer inside. Switch 2 computer works differently. This means that Nintendo Switch games won't work as they are. Despite this, you can still play them. How is this possible? When you play a Nintendo Switch game, the OS adapts it to the way the Switch 2 console works. It does so by writing Switch programs as some shader binaries on the fly. When you play a Switch game, the Switch 2 OS is rewriting things in the background. By the way, when you're playing Switch on Switch 2, which is not using a Switch computer, you may notice some improved performance, such as faster loading times and smoother gameplay, which is true. We have. Firmware. This isn't directly related to the operating system, but there are a few number of different computers inside the Switch 2 console and its accessories. The main computer is just one of them. For example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers and dock each contain their own computers. In fact, every single game card contains a computer. Not only that, each computer has its own software that it runs on. Software is firmware. Because the Switch 2 console is designed for playing games, you customize each firmware to make it easier to play games. In other words, Switch 2 controller dock game card runs on its own firmware. Nintendo game consoles had their own operating system for some time, even with Wii in fact. 64DS also have them, but in these cases the OS is mainly included in the game software. Since the Wii, the OS has been installed on the console, running in the background. It has performed a lot of functions to improve gameplay experience. For example, Wii Connect 24, damn, I haven't heard that in a while, for Wii, Street Pass on 3DS, Weverse on Wii U, switching between TV and tabletop, handheld on Switch, and so on. Huh. Insights quiz. Operating system. The OS. DS. Dedicated to gaming. Okay. Sorry, this is firmware. Yeah. And then this one is whoop. It's the Nintendo's been using game consoles with operating systems installed since the the Wii. All right. Yay. Maybe I need to drink some coffee. Oh my god. How many more damn quizzes? Oh, hi. The wire. Oh, this is the antenna. Oh. Okay, what do I do for this guy? Do you have all the stamps? Oh, what? So you really have to have all the stamps for this one, too. Okay, so there's a secret area. It's where the CPU, it's the SoC is. Storage, okay. The console storage space, past examples, and more. 2. Frickin'. 256 gigabytes. Plenty of things can be stored in the system. Game save and download. Photos taken. Videos. Capacity of 256. That's 8 times more than the Switch, 4 times more as OLED. This means it's easier to add games that take up more space, which is very nice. What's fastest? When it comes to reading from and writing on system memory, Switch 2 works differently. Assuming a buffer size of 4 megabytes, Switch 2 can read and write roughly 8 times faster. However, some games may be doing more in the background than just loading, so the loading speed isn't guaranteed to be around 8 times faster. Also, out of all the storage mediums that can hold game data, its system memory can be read the fastest. It's even faster than game cards or express cards. Okay. Nintendo and saving downloaded games. Nintendo has a long history of letting you save games and downloads. Wii, 0.5 gigs. DSi, 0.25. DS, saved on SD. Wii U, 8 gigabytes or 32. Switch, 32, 64 on OLED. That's not to forget. Satellite view, holy crap, okay, I haven't seen that in a while. Saved 0.001. This peripheral of Super Famicom lets you download games via satellite. We offered you ways to download and save games for as long as Nintendo has been household name. 256 gigabytes. Plenty of things can be stored in the Switch system. From games, save data, and downloads, photos, videos. Oh wait, damn it. You damn quiz. The storage. Switch is 256. Switch 2, sorry. It is the system. Which of the following services was the first to let you do it? It is the satellite view. Yay. I think this is the second to last one. Alright. You learn about Switch 2 console's memory here. You'll learn more about the console's memory and its speed. 3. 4. Frickin'. Main versus system memory. There are two kinds of memory. One is main memory, and the other is internal. Both are memory read and write, but they're actually different. Main memory is read from the written to faster. What? But the data is lost when the Switch 2 console is powered off. The system memory, however, has slower read and write operations where the data is retained when the console is powered off. For that reason, the main computer uses main memory when it needs to read and write faster. However, it uses the console system memory to store downloaded data. For example, the downloaded games on the console system memory are loaded into main memory before the main computer begins to read and write. Each memory type does the work it's best suited for. Okay, bigger main memory. Loads data for the console memory. Main memory can also be used to store the results of main computer calculations. Switch 2's system main memory is 3 times larger than the Switch. This can be used to display more characters models, creating larger worlds. Faster main memory. Let it read and write twice as fast. Switch 2 is up to 4 times faster. It's faster in many ways. It is performed to more calculations in the same amount of time. Not only that, Switch 2 console's main memory is comparable to that of smart devices. And that said, no, on many separate devices, the main memory is found on the top of the main computer. When it comes to Switch 2, the main memory is located away from the main computer. That makes it harder for the main memory to heat up and allows for additional circuitry designed to perform a lot of calculations. Memory refresh. When it comes to console's main body, data written on the main memory will be lost when the power is shut off. To prevent the loss, power must be supplied repeatedly. This is called refreshing. When it comes to Switch 2, data is not easily lost. It refreshes more than 200,000 times per second. Sorry, main memory? I thought it was 4 times faster. Definitely 3. System's main memory does not get hot easily because it's located away from what? The main computer? Question 4. Damn it. 2000? Probably not. Yep, no. Okay. What was the number? Okay. 200th of a set. 200th or 200,000th? Yeah. I'm so cooked. I'm so sorry. This is all being kept in. So it's 200. There's 200,000. I'm pretty sure it's 200. Frickin'. Okay, it's 200,000. Fans on, by the way. Yay, it was 200,000. I don't know, I'm very tired. I need to drink some coffee. Alright. I think there's a thing here. No, there's not. Very surprising. Alright, here we go. This is the final area. Really, this is a really big area for no reason. Cool. Cool. Alright, if you say so. Alright, here we go. The last minigame and the last quiz. Let's do the last damn quiz, because I hate quizzes. Yeah. Microphone inside 2. 4. Yay. All kinds of microphones. Switch 2 does have a built-in microphone, but you also have to use a different microphone if you'd like. For instance, you can plug a microphone into the audio jack. You can attach it to the USB. You can plug it into your controller. You got plenty of options, feel free to choose. Whichever microphone you settle on the chip will make your voice easy to hear. One microphone is enough. You might notice the Switch 2 can only has a single one. Since there are some devices out there that can fit to 2 or 3, having 2 or 3 microphones makes it easier to pick up a person's voice from specific directions. But in TV mode, you're free to point Switch 2 dock in any direction you want. You're also free to speak anywhere in the room. This means that you don't need the microphone specifically pointing at someone. Also, Switch 2 has a chip that makes it easier for pick up your voice. A custom means for games, so you can pick up your voice loud and clear. That's why a single microphone will be enough. Why is the mic on the console? Switch 2 mic is on the console, but we initially considered putting it elsewhere, like on the dock, the grip, the Joy-Cons. The problem was, the microphone would only be usable on TV mode if it was part of the dock, and it wouldn't be unusable in handheld as it's on the grip. You'd like to put on the controller, it would have made it harder for the microphone to pick up voices when using motion controls. That's true. We wanted to make the mic easy to use, and we wanted this to apply whether it's to handheld TV or tabletop, not to mention when you're using motion controls. That's why we decided to put it on the console. Nintendo and chat features, yay. When it comes to game chat, Nintendo has a long-standing history. You only need to look back at Diamond and Pearl, wow, Pokemon, or Animal Crossing City Folk with this We Speak accessory, or X and Y on Nintendo DS. Wii U chat, oh my god, I forgot that was a thing. I guess that's why it's called game chat now. And then online. Oh, so they discontinued it. Oh, I didn't know that. Players have been able to use their voices in a lot of different ways. What's more, you could even talk with the people far away with the light telephone, released in 1971, exclusive to Japan. Alright. This better be the last damn quiz. Unless there's one more on the left side, I'm gonna be livid. Alright. Question number 1. All of the above. So, like if I put this mic in there. Well, how many microphones built in? 1. Oh. What could you use to chat when using the We Speak accessory? Your voice? I didn't even know that was a thing. That's pretty good. Pretty cool. But here we go. It can't be. You completed all the quizzes. Yippee! Thank God! We're done! Holy. Yes! It's over! What do you want? Read all the insights. You're a truly remarkable person. There's a lot of technology in this effort, especially effort that can't see just by looking at the surface. That's why we wanted to provide insight. We wanted everyone to appreciate Switch 2 has to offer. I appreciate it. So. Alright, there's only one game left. Alright, 34 glittering medals. Breastroke or something. Use left and right 2 are equipped with mouse sensors. But you can also use 2 mice. Really? This is for mice? Also, we're doing basically drag and drive demo. Okay, floaty frustration. Oh, great. Yeah, this must be like a drag and drive demo. I'll use the other strap. Alright, let's get to it. We reached the goal using breaststrokes. Alright, let's go. I almost did it. Try again. I could do it. I didn't know we had to submerge our hands. Holy! Oh, we did it. Let's go. I mean, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go. We're done. That should be the last new minigame. That was really fast. Alright, let's go find the last stamps and then we're done here. The game card slot. Oh, there's a few more somewhere. Oh, where's that? Is there anything I'm missing? I don't know what else we don't have. Okay, if it's here, that means there's one nearby. Yeah, see, there's one here somewhere. Oh, there it is. The audio jack. At least they put in where it kind of like, you can kind of guess where it is. It's somewhere there. Is this the heat intake? I don't know what it could be here though. I think I already checked here. Because it has to be somewhere, maybe in between here, maybe? Ah! The heat pipe. Alright, I thought that was the heat pipe. It's different. Last one, it's... Oh, what the frick frack? It's in the middle of the CPU, I think. Alright. Oh, we didn't get this. It's the USB, of course. Alright, that's it. We did it. Well, please don't let there be a lot in there. Let's do the other mini games first. So we have one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my god. Okay, we're probably just gonna play them, but I'm not gonna try hard. Unless I have to unlock something, then I guess I kind of have to. Alright, the final part, you'll have to find which is the fake. Do not let these deceptions fool you. You need to only look for the place with the strongest vibrations. Okay. I'll try to do this as quickly as possible. Alright, let's go. Find the strongest rumble. 3. False positives. Alright. Okay, let's find the strongest rumble. I think that's probably it. Definitely up here. Oh! That is way too far. That's right. Oh! That's it. Oh, is it 10? No, 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 no. What? That felt so strong there, though. Mother fricker, that's too far. Oh. I keep getting the right idea, but it's hard to feel the difference. Damn it! That's where it was earlier. It's hard. I can't feel it. Come on. No! What? It didn't feel stronger down there. Oh my god. It didn't feel stronger there. I don't get it. Okay, can I use my left hand or something? Can I use like my just a? Because this is dumb. I can't. I can't feel the difference without holding it. Fuck! What? Oh. What? That was the worst one. It was there? It doesn't feel any different. How am I supposed to tell? Fuck it! Ah! Why is it 3 away? Okay, I'm giving it one more shot. I'm done. Yeah! Yes! Oh my god, every time I say that, I always get it the next time. Oh my god, that took way too damn long. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, that was literally my last try. I was not about to do it again after that. Just marvelous. It seems you're able to... Thank God, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Twin UFOs! Oh my god. You have to use both of them? Alright. I'm only gonna get 1 medal. I'm literally not about to be here ages. I have other things to do. Dodge the spiked balls. Alright. I'm gonna just try to get the other one. Okay. Click stars while dodging. Okay. God, frick. Unless it, as long as there's less about spaceships and everything. How the fuck? How the? Okay, we got lucky. Oh my god, thank God. I was gonna be like, how the f am I gonna? How am I? I already said F word anyways. How in the world am I supposed to do that? Okay, but we got it. Thank God. Oh my god, I have to do similar frame rates again. Hi. 99 medals. Nightmare mode! Okay. Spike in difficulty. I'm guessing this is the Toho mode. What? 2? Oh my god, why? And we're still collecting stars! Oh, freaking Christ. 20. Okay. We're gonna try a few times, but that's it. I don't think it's happening. Mother fricker, you. No! Fuck. Stupid game, putting it on back every damn time. No! Again. Just a little longer. Alright, come on. I thought it would be 10. Why is it 20? That's atrocious. How the fuck did I dodge that? Fuck it. I was... Ah! I'm sorry, I'm screaming in your ear because I'm so close to the microphone right now. Fuck you. No! Fuck you. I can't see both. It's so dumb. Oh, I think they have collision. I think our ships have collision. That's crazy. Fuck you. I can't believe our ships have collision. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. One more shot. I don't think I'm gonna do this right now. Fricked 100% on camera. Yeah, fuck you. No, I'm done. No. Okay, one more time. Okay. Yeah, one more time. Bro. This is so dumb. Okay, yeah. Frick you. Nope. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No. Well, frick you, man. You know what? You guys can't even see this one. I will just not do that one. You can't see that one either. Oh, frick it. Yeah, I won't do the ones that you can't see. I'll just do those on my own. Oh, God. What is this? I'll get one medal and then bounce. I wanted to do something else today, man. Okay. Oh, my God. I see what they meant. Fuck it. You're getting swearing hose right now. Fuck you! I'm... Fuck you! My fucking... Fuck, what the... What the fuck is my mouse? Where the fuck is the mouse? Hello? Okay, your fucking game's broken, Nintendo. Hello? I didn't even smack my Joy-Cons, bro. What the fuck happened? Oh, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. I'm not doing 5 minutes. 5 seconds, bro. Frick that. I'm doing my own time when I hit myself. In game. I'm good. Yeah, F you. I'm good. Tight squeeze. Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay, we're giving this like 3 shots. 1 second? Did that freaking say 1 second? It freaking stopped. Okay, why would you do that though? You just go like this? Get fucking lucky? That's some BS getting that in 1 second. BS, bro. 1/22nd? Bro, you must... No. You guys must not like yourselves if you do that, bro. No way. That's insane. Fuck! No. No! No. 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 Alright, next. Jesus. Oh, great. Hi. Angular course. Cool. Left or right. Okay. I had a fun time with this one. I'm sure I'll like it again. Okay. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't think so. Oh, frick it. That was a good hit. Fuck you. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. Are you gonna fucking turn or what? Fuck you, bitch. Why doesn't it turn when I lower it? That's some horse baloney. Hello? I hit it more than... I hit that bit more than that. What the fuck? Hello? I hit it more than that. There you go. Alright. Book it. What the f... Frick you. That should have happened the first damn time. Oh! Stupid game not turning my damn golf club. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, frick you, game. Jesus Christ. Why can't it turn it when I lower it? That's so dumb. Book it. Book it and crooked. Oh! That was actually the fastest time. Oh well. That's lucky, I guess. You know what? I'm running out of time. I'm not doing this stuff. Okay. I'm gonna just do this all on my own time. Frick this game. I just want it to be over, bro. I just want this to be over. I'm so done. I am so done. I do not care right now. I do not care anymore. I just want to see what's here, and I'm done with the series. I want to play something else. Like, god damn. Alright, what? If there's more stuff in here, I'm gonna be livid. Are you kidding me? I should have done those games. Oh, you better tell me it's only one. Oh, thank God. Okay. Hi. I see they're just doing stuff on this main CPU here. There's still stamps in this area? Hey, get this lad's stupid stamp. What the fuck is it? Where is it? Hello? Where's the stamp? There it is. This functions as the main computer. Yay. Alright, we got the mastermind right here. What do you want, lady? You'd be like, haha, I stole $10 from you. Did you get all the stamps? Let me check your map. Yes, I did. Just scrolling through the whole damn thing. Jesus. Marvelous, they're all here, but it's not over yet. One last challenge? A tour final quiz? I thought you said we're done with quizzes! 13 questions! I'm getting a final exam! Oh god, okay. What is the name of the mechanism that attaches the Joy-Con 2 to the console? The controller? Please tell me if I get it wrong. The controller connector? It doesn't tell us, of course. How many USBs on the 2? What is the name of the C button? Which of the following can be found on Joy-Con 2 right area? Well, HU Rumble 2. The mouse feet attached to the Joy-Con affect what way? Helps it move around. I'm guessing it's also different every time. HDMI port. What happens when you turn the slider? The lens is covered up. Bro. Which of the following parts has a stamp that can be found? What? Oh, because there's no right button, no capture, no home button, so it's only the A button. Wait, no, there's no A button. Capture button, capture button. Yeah, I'm looking at my own damn Joy-Con, and I'm just being dumb. What is located right in the middle of the Joy-Con grip? The logo. Yeah. Which of the following cannot be found on the Pro Controller? SLSR buttons. That's a new question. What shape is the wheel? Circular shape. Which of the following is located at the very end of the Switch 2's inner area? What? Which of the following is located at the very end? Very end? There's no C button. There's no rumble part. There's no mouse sensor, so I guess it's the COC. 13. Which exhibition commemorates the release of the Nintendo console? Wait. Oh, it's the Switch 2. Okay. I better have gotten all this right. I'm up. No! Shut up. Again. One more time. Oh my god. I just want to do something else. Is it not called the controller connector? Oh, attaches the Joy-Con 2 to the console? The magnetic What the fuck? What is the name of the mechanism that attaches the Joy-Con 2 to the console? Yeah, it must be the magnetic connector. I don't think it's a port. I swear to God. Come on. Is this that first dumb question? Thank you. Boom! Should have been that the first time. Pass the photo quiz. What a success. Alright. Yay! Stamp rally completed, you mother fricker. Jesus. Alright, have I introduced myself yet, have I? Apologies, let's correct that. Are you Miyamoto or are you Iwata? Not to brag, but I actually what? Wow, cool. How did I know that? Mind if I take a look at your map? You've been through all exhibit halls. Thank you for making it all the way here. I hope you continue to enjoy the space. That's it. Alright, all that stuff is the damn mini games, and guess what? You're not saying that! But we have almost 100%ed everything. I just need to do these last damn mini games, And that is pretty much the end of freaking this stupid $10 game. That is the end of Welcome Tour. Holy crap, that took a lot longer than it needed to be. I am going to play a different game. Like, this is absolutely crazy. I need to leave this game. I want out. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Good night, good evening, or good morning, depending on when you see this. See you guys next time on whatever you decide to watch. I'm done with this game. Is this worth $10? If you don't like information, don't buy it. It's cool. It's cool, I guess, but damn. It has a lot of information. I enjoyed it, I guess. I just get frustrated over the minigames and all this stuff, and that it took 8 episodes to finish. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Good night, good evening, or good morning, depending on when you see this. I'll see you guys next time in whatever you watch. I'm done with this. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now. Jesus. Bye-bye. Jesus.